thing, but we're just gonna walk by at hysterics. I feel like anything can happen. Point is, they need something that can push. They need something that can move. I feel like Rel would fall more in line with that, but they actually do it. We get the blitz crank coming out.
So, is this truly a pick comp lyric? Forget the nah. No one cares about the nah. We know what FBX want to do.
So if Missing and Beishang can get involved, they should have a very easy time burning Do and Be Splash. But point is, as WE, I think you're looking towards mid and bot early on. Is going to get this wave crash in and potentially set up Breathe for a gank later on.
Oh, there it is. Oh, he's got it straight away. The Ignite's down and he's dead. Yeah. Missing doesn't miss, folks. First blood of the series over to Beat Boop. Comps here before we get into a fight. I want to know a little bit more about scaling and what to expect. Never mind. Nuguri flashes over the wall. The rocket grab shuts me up. And Destiny being used onto Breathe, the slicing Maelstrom, but Nuguri into a Mega Gnar moment. Hasn't used it for now. Zumbi gets the first kill. Beishang's against the wall. The Phoenix rises straight away in game one in the top lane. Started by Beishang. Nuguri trying to threaten, and pings are coming down. Destiny instead the aggressive play. Hook just out of range. The death sentence onto the Blitzcrank. That does not compute. Missing now set up and flashes away, but he's dead immediately. It's LWX to pick up the kill credit, and Tien steals the Blitzcrank. Viego exists. Doomy with the gold card, and that's what you call a beauty. The flank, great though, but Shanks can't get any work done. Tien has followed him over the wall, getting some movement speed from the hallowed path. Tien still wants to chase, and I tell you what, Missing is going to be in trouble for giving away his Blitzcrankness.
See them try to counteract it. You'd probably want Beishang to start hovering up towards Shanks and looking for picks.
Ooh. Early, it's early as well. Sets up for Chris to get the ulti. So does LWX. FBX in with yet another chance as Beishang actually getting gapped here a little bit. Tien rocks in once more. Good damage from Elkas. Breathe. Flies on in. The slicing Maelstrom just out of range. The box laid down. LWX with the box is going to get the kill first. He's poked down. Flashes over the wall. But now they're separated. FBX might be low, but WE are cornered now that Nuguri's joined the play. The Phoenix rises again. And WE can't place a foot right. Against the wall. Are we still going? I think we are. Even turret diving. Nuguri stops there. Yeah, good tracking all game long, right? You know, we've talked about how Beishang's always been spotted out. Shanks on the wing, but LWX not giving an opportunity. There's the 5-0 LeBlanc in playoffs. Looking down the barrel of finding the first loss here. Everfrost hits two-man Doomby's front lining here. Dark Passage gives him safety though, is missing. Needs to find a hook and a pick, but Destiny once again reinitialized the fight as Beishang is already crescent guarded. Over the wall, that's it for Missing. Finally, Tien gets hit, but Aphelios with a four-man. The hook in as well onto Shanks who gets ignited down. And LWX is Ninja Gaidening. But does have Graviton to lock him down. Secured by Tien. WE can't pull in. There's the hook down, and Destiny onto the backline. Doomby still in the lane for now. Graviton with the 3-light Moonlight Vigil as well. Nuguri to slow down the hook from Chris once more. This man, a legend, has breathed. Tries to turn it around. A great slicing Maelstrom. Tien flashes away, and WE get the picks, but Shanks needs to kill some more members. Nuguri lives, Doomby lives, but Elk, Beishang, and Shanks try to take down the Phoenix. It all came down to Breathe, and the cleanup crew brings it back for WE. Distortion's going to get him out as Elk is hitting every arrow, except for that one, of course. The binding there as well. Nuguri about to go Mega Gnar. The Raccoon is mad. Be careful. If WE go into him against the wall, he's going to hit his Elk. Hit the Chains of Corruption. Nuguri looking for the stun again. Beishang gets the wall, but deleted. A close call, a valiant effort, but WE return to the Rift. 50 seconds till Baron comes up as well, as Chris sets himself up with a bit of a Shirelia's rush. Chains of Corruption comes through, Missing, gets the hook onto the support, but down he goes. The problem is, LWX is walking forward, Elk's in the middle, breathing with a slicing Maelstrom, but LWX over the wall, he survives. Beishang trying to run on him, but he's got Zephyrum. It doesn't matter. Kill the support, we'll kill the rest.
And Shank's not going to be able to do anything. Actually, he's going to end up going down as well. And FBX might just be able to push through mid for the end.
I mean, he's got Wits End. Nuguri can auto-attack this to death. Shanks with one more for Hyper to be popped. The Phoenix in 36 minutes. They were challenged in game one, but it's a semi-final. And FBX have been here before. Experience triumphs, and game one leads the charge.
Game if Shanks can utilize that well, and then we see this immobile carry in the backline, bringing out the gangplank.
We know how Diana goes as well. The Yasuo, once he gets past the 0-10 power spike, could become an absolute menace. So So it sounds like to me we should be talking about how it influences the mid lane first, because Beishang's already here. Tien is a level behind. Look at the difference, but on top of Shanks, does he even care? Doomby with a flawless duet, and first blood in an instant. Super carry gives it over to Tien this time.
Oh, but Tien making his way around. It looks like they want to posture for it, though.
Zenith Blade, Chains of Corruption now available for LWX. He hasn't used it just yet. Cannon Barrage as well, missing, blocks it. Chris goes forward, though. Target selection wins out as the turret shot doesn't dissuade them. One more auto and a Q over the Cannon Barrage. That's a big double. Now WE are in trouble. The last breath on the top side forces Tien to flash away, but the Heartbreaker re-engage on top of Beishang. Nugri's now joined in, the world champion, sending them away. FPX are on the board in such a big way. Oh, no.
TP coming out from missing. What's going to happen
got
against the spellbook? So, yeah, going to cancel LWX's back. I wonder if he can actually get this. No.
He doesn't have
LWX's flash.
Oh, no.
You can try and set something up. We can already see FPX posturing down towards this bottom side to control vision. Doonby having prio.
Zenith Blade, there's going to be the shield as well. Doomby with the Vanguard's edge. Super Carry returns once more. Beishang only wanted to set up for a play, but FPX were there first. The faster team wins.
Very potent in playoffs, where for FPX, laning phase has been one of their weaker points, but I need to stop because TP's coming out from Doomby.
It's a classic dive. We remember this from 2019. It's flashing away. It's not going to be enough. The flawless duet. The Irelia setting himself up. The concussive blows not enough as the Heartbreaker spear comes in the end. And Elk will go on down. Tien has a reset if he wants. The Cannon Barrage is zoning them out. This could be good for WE because FPX are burning the Midnight Oil with their health bars. And Tien drops because of it. But Doomby runs back in with the flawless duet. He flashes in. He gets out. How does he always do this?
Make it easy on himself in terms of some of the interesting plays that come. No!
Quick arrow. Yeah, good timing. Ladies and gentlemen, Jordan Lyric Corby. Great exhaust though as he survives, and Crisp has actually saved the play while Tien comes on in, catches him out. Lyric, the only reason you don't look foolish is because Crisp has saved the day once more. The engage under turret looks way too easy. Doomby started it. He's following it up as turret aggro changes again. Tien's gone so deep, but even he will survive. 9-1, and WE in this semi-final are struggling to breathe.
Yeah, speaking of breathe, though, maybe you can try and find something back. No.
Returning to that 2019 form is something we talked about, and FPX are playing like it now as LWX doesn't have a cleanse anymore. Lyric, he didn't get to curse him this time, but the orange comes through. The Cannon Barrage in for a chance with Breathe. Now on top of Chris. Elk as well. A beautiful play from WE to say, never say die. The X-Damwon top laner is the question. Nugri, remember that ulti, that flash available. Beishang wants to take him out. Protobelt to dodge away from the Q once again. Gets the movement speed. There's the slice of Maelstrom, but the Moonfall follows suit as well. Beishang hits him down. And it's another nice pick from WE to crawl back into this game. That's what you call an efficient teleport right before Dragon comes through. And Lyric, Shanks is in a bit of a pickle. I don't know how you survive this one. I think the answer is you don't. Solar Flare buys time, but it's Tien who picks up his 6th kill. I was going to ask you more about scaling. There it is, the arrow onto Tien. Do they follow it up? The barrel chain at the ready. Force Duet, great, but Tien getting caught out by missing. But remember, this is a Viego as the Force Duet, the Vanguard's edge. Moonfall's a bit late. WE still get Tien, but Doomby's alive. And I see low health members as LWX may miss, but he's set up for the play. Wind wall in the middle though. Big again. The knock-up as well. WE are winning the fight, but they just need to kill Doomby. Gets the Steric shield. Somehow Aurelia lives. This champion, I'm not going to say it, Lyric, but it's not looking too good. Elk's running away. Nugri's joined in. There's a stun. And once again, super freaking carry Doomby.
Harder to deal damage to. And you look at Beishang, right? Beishang's not even sitting on his 2nd item yet, so he's maybe the one member who could have potentially dealt a lot of damage to Doomby, but it's just not there yet.
I just want to see if this Baron continues, because look at Shanks now going to contract with Doomby. Missing there as well. This flank huge, the Force Duet. Doomby's by himself, but it doesn't matter. He's got so much healing. Into the backline, Shanks get a 2-man little ulti, but Doomby lives on. Look at the Irelia. Golden to buy time is Beishang, but Tien is doing the same thing. Heartbreaker on top of Elk. Chris trying to follow it up. They get him, but now Nugri's in for the chase. Slicing Maelstrom is still there as Breathe is on the backline. 4 versus 4. Both junglers removed from the equation. And this is just ballsy play after ballsy play that FPX won't stop. 3 items is important, and a barrel chain
Let's
could
do it
blast them
again!
apart as, yeah. It's Baron o'clock. Once again, the past 4 minutes have just been about Baron. FPX are going to pull off because now they finally find the fight. The Solar Flare, the Cannon Barrage in the middle. Tien cornered out, but Beisheng into the back line. WE's hope rests on the jungler, but Tien gets a reset. Doomy's flying over the place. A catch on top of Breathe. How does Beisheng get such a beautiful ulti? But FPX still wipe them clean. Why are you near Doomby? Why are you near Doomby? False Duet doesn't need to land. He's full stacks at the moment as well, getting minion resets. That enables him, and he's jumping in and out all over the place. WE on their last defense. The Force Duet connects again. The Solar Flare. He's into the backline. Under a turret. He's going golden. The Phoenix is doing more than flying. It's burning WE. The skin peeled off of their flesh. FPX in front of the Nexus have destroyed them once again. In front of the Nexus turrets even. FPX will move to match point in the semi-finals, one step away from qualifying for Worlds.
And that's something everyone has to be terrified of, is this team at Worlds. They are just looking so good. Gonna thread everything together. This is gonna be your champion.
FPX, otherwise FPX, as you just said, keeps them at arm's length. Important notes here, ladies and gentlemen. Get your book out, the same book where you wrote I Love Doomby.
Just pressuring with him, and we see all the moving parts.
Oh, he
Tien.
showed. Tien went outside the brush. He's going to be tagged. Audacious Charge is ready. W there as well. TP to save the day. Nuguri now joining the play. Breathe on the back end. As Beisheng's half HP, FPX don't have numbers advantage. Doomby can't join. Nuguri jumps back in. Beisheng still dies though. 2v3. Tien wants the reset, but he's stunned up by Shanks. Nuguri's on the run out to make it an only even trade, but Teleport comes in. Doomby to stop the play. Nuguri has to help him as Shanks is in the middle of the brush. Gets phase rush, and Doomby on the escape path popped away. Breed jumps back in on the Orianna, but Nuguri getting low. Can't finish the job. WE, they've got another one to bite the dusters in the bottom lane. The LPL delivering. Flash over the wall. Crisp is dead. LWX set in a 1v2. WE trying to come back in the series, but a 1v1. LWX and Elk battle each other. Missing's left on his horse, but Rel's actually winning this with Gravitum there. Missing, can he do it? No. LWX with a double and 6 kills in 5 minutes time.
Not scared, right? Health on LWX was so low, but we don't even have time to talk about replays. Breed's getting dove.
Who needs a voice chamber at this point when FPX are diving 3-man on top of Breathe? Chris with the last bit of turret. It's a trade. Not too bad when Breathe was getting bullied under this top lane turret. Nuguri is like the jungler. He's everywhere. He hasn't been in his lane for a while. 32 CS, even though he's winning out against the 14 CS. Breathe. Forget this point. WE are diving again. There's a Hex Splash, and Chris was under the turret. LWX trying to survive at the death sentence. Doesn't connect, is missing. Tanks up the turret, but here's Tien on the back end. It's a trade for now, and WE thought it was in the palm of their hands, but you're diving FPX.
Ooh, Chris almost going down. Elk tries to salvage it, but man, perfectly in late game. I think their composition is definitely favored as the action just doesn't stop.
Tien 3-0. He's a big Viego. The fly. Chris, that was beautiful. Once again, showcasing why Thresh for this man is a huge pick. Shanks walking back in, but you know what? Crisp is still around. And who's going to start positioning towards it? As Beisheng and Tien are both down here. Good dodge away. Tien actually a level advantage here. Heartbreaker's up, but so is the Crescent Guard. Shanks joining in the play, but Heartbreaker not going to be used. There's a huge shutdown while in the bottom lane. It's gone bad for FPX. Breathers into the back line. Starts spinning to winning. Shanks with the Realm Warp, but they're grouped up as a 3-man. FPX don't have their jungler alive, and Breathe wants in for the second part of the play. Shockwave already used, and Beisheng now has an open window to the bottom lane turret.
And now they're just going to be able to start pivoting towards the bottom half of the map.
Death Sentence almost connects on top of Shanks. They're taking the Realm Warp anyway to the bottom lane. LWX, he's been cornered out. They completely bypass FPX. Time for now, it seems. This could actually turn into a dive if Breathe gets low enough, but Tien needs to be here, Lyric. What are your thoughts? You've only got a couple of seconds.
So that's why Nuguri's trying to heavy trade under turret, right? Trying to get Breathe low.
There's a Cyclone coming out immediately. Heartbreaker as well. Breathe with the second portion. Crisp almost finds it, but that's still a route down. Tien with the shutdown on top of the Wukong, and top lane is now open.
Ooh, W need to be careful. FPX have a really nice position, but I think W need to utilize this Rel to finally engage. FPX can't walk through a choke against Rel.
Yeah, you talked about it before. Keep them within arm's reach if FPX want to get WE, but Herald goes down. They're waiting for Beisheng after the fact the shockwave comes in. They're not giving it up. They're finding the pieces to pick them apart. There's another kill going down and missing, and Shanks on the return. They need to get out of here because Tien has Wind Becomes Lightning, but it does not become an audacious charge.
FPX can just hard force onto Herald or onto Dragon into you. They will just lose out. Breathe might have to expend a Cyclone or a Flash to get out of here. He definitely will.
Well, he might actually turn it because there's a teleport. In fact, make that double here as Chris sets up the box to slow them down. Double Cyclone, he flashes away, but Nuguri jumps on the first target as Chris changes direction in a quick instant. Shanks in the middle of everyone, trying to blast them, but a 5-0 rise gives his bounty back over to the super carry. He feels like he's coming into 2019 form. That's exactly right. World form as he sidesteps the Wind Becomes Lightning. Audacious charge there anyway. The flash from Beisheng. There's no turret available here as TP to back up the play. It's not a caster curse if we close our eyes. Nuguri's going to batter him back as FPX have given up the trade, and gold goes back into Shanks' arms. You got to remember as well, Scuttlecrab has been secured, so they know FPX are hiding. The poke comes through and the teleport on the back end from Shanks. Nuguri keeping them at arm's length. Ladies and gentlemen, did you write it down in your books? Because even though Elk has his own poke, you got to watch Nuguri. You got to watch Tien in this case as well. WE is separated, and the shockwave on top of Tien. Absolute gorgeous synergy. Missing Lucky to get out, but FPX are back on the mid lane wave.
And this is where FPX thrive, right? In a lane with the enemies right in front of them, but Beisheng
Attractor
looking for the
repel,
opportunity.
Rel Warp in the back line as well. There's the Wukong. Breathe has been portaled in, but Doomby and Nuguri have already gotten out. The Wukong not panky enough. The Moonlight Vigil is everything, and the flay from Chris. FPX can't be stopped.
And the deciding game is where FPX step up.
The team that had that disappointing 2020 with 5 world champions, the Shockwave and Moonlight Vigil forces Elk to flash. It's looking good with the Attractor Repel set up by Beisheng, the box as well. LWX trying to get a Dark Passage, but he won't. That's the big pick to slow down the Baron power play.
Because Doomby doesn't have ultimate. Realm Orb.
Okay, into the back line. Descends a little bit early on to Breathe. It's Doomby caught out against the wall with the shielding. Great Breathe, not doing enough work here, but Nuguri tries to take matter into his own hands. WE makes short work of him. Short work of Doomby.
About getting to the finals, but
yeah,
losing and having to face a team like EDG, I don't care if you're FPX, I don't care if you're WE, EDG's a team who on any certain day can be absolutely terrifying with the quality of their roster. We're getting another engage.
Onto Shanks as well. Good route down. Tien takes him. And that's a big death timer to play with in a 5 versus 4. It means that WE only have 3 for now. Shanks and Breathe with the TP. When's it going to come out? Over the wall, Beisheng wants to steal, but no. That Smite left 5 HP, but it doesn't even matter. Missing set against the wall with the Shockwave. Not enough damage until LWX has his way. Shanks is pushing the bottom lane turret, but we have Baron recalls to stop him in his tracks.
Play for the more assured objective. Resets come off. Get some more vision down in the bottom side.
Shanks.
Jungle is Shakes.
Oh, he's so deep. He's the strongest member of WE. The rookie needs the carry, but the Realm Warp was on his. That don't work, baby. Thank you to Chris. FPX now with a 5 versus 4 as Doomby gets the shockwave, but it's just outside of range of Elk.
Right now, because we can see the posturing for Soul now on our screen.
It's
Let's
huge.
go.
And he's going to steal. He's got it.
Tien's
down as well. Smooth criminal. Beisheng follows the death. And how Tien got that might be in the books.
Yeah, they're going for it. They have the damage available, but all 5 members of W are up. They can try to salvage this one.
One next target with the 3-man shockwave. Super carry Doomby comes in once again. The Moonlight Vigil there, and you know what? FPX had a disappointing 2020, but now that they're on the Nexus, the FPX we know has had enough. First championship in a long time. First confirmed LPL team going to Worlds. First team confirmed for the finals. All we can say is FPX know the world is watching as the Phoenix has risen up.